You ready, Nick? Let's get him. Let's get him.
Checking my phone, waiting for the package to land. Let's go.
Subscribe to the channel on YouTube. Tune into the Dribble Podcast, available on all streaming sites.
That was the plan. Got a call from my dog.
Truck drivers, what up?
Heard 12 hauled them off in the back of the van. After they hit the door, battering the ranch on the shooting star. Everything we do is large. Not this crew of ours, so strong they don't know who in charge. Watch my man book the flight.
We got the craziest intro, man. Dude be killing that shit, man. Welcome to the Dribble Podcast. Age, what up?
What's good with it? What's good? What's good?
Getting back to work. We was off, I think, about a week. I had been on the road taking care of some business. Congratulations to my main man, Roro.
Shout out to Ro.
Got married and shit. I told him I was living through him vicariously. You doing something that I ain't gonna never do, nigga.
Never say never, man.
Yeah. Lots been going on. A lot of new music has came out. There's been some controversies right now. We got Max Beebe that said some slick shit about Big Daddy Kane. I got some things going on from a parent's perspective. I might touch on that a little bit. One of the first things that I need to put out here, for some reason, well, I know what the reason is. It's becoming very apparent to me that if you look like money, motherfucker gonna ask you for some.
Especially in our community.
Yeah, motherfucker gonna ask you for some, man. I got a text message. Well, Mother's Day was, I think, about a week ago. Mother's Day was on May 10th, I believe. My mother's birthday is May 9th. She turned 78 years old. So primarily, whenever we celebrate my mother's birthday, we celebrate my mother's birthday and Mother's Day, together. It's all the same weekend. Right. It's the same celebration. Mind you, my mom don't too much participate in the whole Mother's Day thing and shit. She says, man, I don't want to hear that shit. Mother's Day is every day, 365 days of the year. So that's how we was raised and shit. Anyway, I wished her a happy birthday and I, gave her some Mother's Day wishes, a formal Mother's Day wish on social media. And I also acknowledged one of my baby's mothers. I got several baby's mothers, but I don't fuck with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't deserve no happy motherfucking Mother's Day situation or whatever. One of my child's mothers, I wished a couple of them happy Mother's Day. Right. One of them, her rebuttal was, give me some money, send me some money and shit like that, right? So I'm like, all right, Kiki, whatever, whatever. That's your approach, even though I know I ain't gonna get nothing back on Father's Day, but I'm still fucking her and shit like that. So
for Father's Day, we get number 2. Put some together, nigga.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe due to the fact that, we still fucking and shit like that, she feel that she probably should have something coming. So I was like, all right, man, I see about you, man. Let me get some things in order. Mind you, I got this show coming up June 6, 2026, Hardo and Friends, man, with a few artists out of Pittsburgh. And I got some guys, some local guys that I've been, kind of like mentoring and shit. I ain't did nothing in Erie in a long time. I haven't did nothing in the music or concert promotion space in a minute either. I just didn't believe in it for a period of time. But whenever I invest my time in some shit like that, I'm expecting a return and shit like that. And promoting shows is risky in this day and age, man. A lot of people doing bad and shit, economically doing bad. So if you put all your eggs in one basket when it comes to promotions, it could be, fatal if it don't turn out right. Make a long story short, me and the headlining artist Hardo, shout out to Trappin' Hardo out of Pittsburgh, Wilkinsburg.
Shout out Pittsburgh.
We put some things together to where the expenses was reasonable and shit like that, and it gives me some operating space to where all I got to do is pretty much put my thing down as far as promoting it, and everything should be okay. I gotta text message from one of my baby's mothers, and she said, "Hey, baby dad, something came up. Can you cash at me $500? I need Nick to get that Too Short drop when he say, what's my favorite word?" So yeah, she hit me out the blue with the $500 and shit. I'm like, I just told you that I'm gonna, see about you. You just cracked on me for Mother's Day, and then here it is a few days later. You done put a dollar amount on it. You want $500 and shit.
Not 200, $500.
Yeah, $500. That's a half a grand, bitch. Like, what the fuck is going on? Mind you, I be on defense a lot of times, cause like I said, man, I be looking good, man. When you looking good, people think you got something for them and shit, man. I told some stories about, I was walking into the credit union a few weeks ago, and I seen this older Muslim brother that I knew and shit. I don't even know his name. I just know he Muslim, and he used to go to our masjid. So on my way into the credit union, I told him, "Assalamu alaikum." And he hit me back, "Alaikum salam," and shit. I went in the credit union to take care of my business. The nigga stayed and waited on me outside the credit union.
You thought he had something coming.
He know I got
Inshallah.
it. Yeah, inshallah. he know I got it and shit. I'm looking like money. The Benz on the curb and shit. He figured this nigga done went in the credit union, and it was a Friday or some shit. He like, yeah, this nigga got some money. So I come out, he say, "Hey, can I get a couple $? And I was so shocked, damn near traumatized, like, damn, I just wished you peace. Assalamu alaikum means peace and shit. Like, that wasn't enough. Grown ass nigga, you want some money. So
right there.
I went on and I gave the nigga a couple shorts and shit like that. But I wasn't comfortable with it because it seemed like it was kind of predatory, the way that he waited outside for me and shit like that. I ain't too much like that. Later on in the day, I see one of my mans riding up the street, my man Moan and shit. It's one of my guys and shit. He riding up the street, and he seen me standing outside talking to somebody, and he said, "What up?" I'm like, what up, my nigga? Like, pull over and shit. So he pulled over. I hop in the truck with him. We start busting it up and shit. And he was like, "Yo, man, I ain't had a chance to get none of your clothes yet, man. Put me something together." The nigga reached in his pocket, man, and gave me about $500 and shit. And told me, "Man, I'm in a hurry right now. I can't get it right now. Just put me something together. I get with you." So basically, I gave somebody $5 outside the credit union, and later on that day, a motherfucker walked up and gave me $500.
Yeah, reciprocate. It come back.
Yeah. That's that 360-degree thing and shit, right? Sure. So with that in mind, you get out of life what you put into it, man. But I just don't be feeling the whole. We all got 24 hours in a day, man. If you hustling, you can get 25 hours out of the day and shit, man. I be putting in the work, man, trying to get something going, man. I got PA Knit, that's a website. I got therealdribble.com, that's a website. I got Gully TV Media. I got the Dribble Podcast. I got the Podium Podcast. I got like 5-6 albums on DistroKid. Everything that I'm saying, all these are business ventures online, digital real estate, and all these shits cost money and shit. There's nobody that collaborates with me or gives me any contributions when I'm putting these moves together and shit. So I say all this to say that I got expenses like a motherfucker too. You know what I mean? And one of my practices is to be looking good at all times and shit. When you looking like money, you'll draw something.
That costs money.
Yeah, that costs money like
that come first.
Yeah, that come first. That's an endeavor that I'm gonna tend to repeatedly and shit.
That's why we here.
You know what I'm saying?
Fashion, sports, and it.
Yeah, and she like, "Man, give me $500 and shit." And my thing with the chicks is, cause I got a few hoes and shit. I keep a rotation and shit, man. But if you're an active player in my rotation, you more than likely playing a position. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't be all these places at one time. I got this show going on and shit. I wasn't alone in the planning of this show. I didn't talk to the people at the venue. One of my female teammates, she talked to the people at the venue and shit. She set up the site on a Eventbrite and shit like that. And she don't even be asking for nothing and shit, man. Like, if you plan on being in a nigga pocket, you should try to bring something to the table, man. Like,
I think a bitch supposed to appreciate the presence.
The presence, like a motherfucker, which is priceless and shit. You know what I'm saying? And furthermore, I'm a firm believer in this. If you plan your part, a nigga will figure out your place in his budget. You don't got to ask a nigga for, if you playing your part, you ain't really too much got to ask a nigga for nothing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna come to you and shit, straight like that. Because
universe, gotta let the universe do its thing.
Yeah, man, all of that, your handout and all that shit, that shit's just crazy and shit, man. Yesterday, I think I spoke on my other podcast, The Podium, a couple weeks ago. I spoke about, some parenting issues and turbulence that's going on in my life. And one of my sons, my oldest son, he came home from the penitentiary, tried to apologize to me for some shit that he did. I told the nigga, fuck your apology and shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I get past this shit on my time and shit, but you ain't my daddy, I'm yours and shit. Get the fuck out of here. I don't
Take healing and get over that shit.
Yeah.
If that's the route you choose to go.
Yeah, they think that I'm sorry or I apologize is a magic word. It don't work like that and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, some things don't require apologies. Like, you may do some shit that
you can't even come back from and shit. Yeah, and he's put me in those types of situations. So yeah, I told the nigga, man, motherfuck your apology, man. Like, you disrespectful and shit like that. I don't have to seek no type of vengeance on you. Karma gonna take care of you. God gonna take care of you for your disrespect. I don't too much fuck with this nigga and shit. He 30 years old and shit. He a father himself now and shit.
Man now.
Yeah, so that's how I treat him. Make a long story short, I'm hitting the corner on my bike yesterday. I'm a cyclist for those who aren't familiar with my platform and shit. I ride miles and miles on a road bike. $1,700 road bike, man. I be all over. That's one part of my fitness regimen. I'm hitting the corner yesterday, and who do I see getting handcuffed by the police? My 30-year-old hard-head ass son and shit. You know what I'm saying? God put me on that corner
for a reason.
For a reason and shit. So, there was a time and place where I would have just kept going, like, cause this is the life you chose, my nigga. You think your dick bigger than mine and shit. Arrests, incarceration, all that come with this shit. But I hit the corner and they were so close to my bike. I said, yo, what's the problem? I stopped. What's the problem? And they like, yo, he got a warrant and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at him, he all scraped up and shit. I guess he tried to make a run for it or whatever. They got him handcuffed and shit. And apparently, he has a case, and he was in the state prison system. Somehow, he maxed out and was able to make bond, and it don't really go like that. I'm almost positive that they let him out. Excuse me. I'm almost positive they let him out by accident, because if you have a case on state parole, your time stop until the adjudication of that case, to the disposition of the case and shit. But somehow they let him go. When he maxed out, they let him go, and he was able to bond out for the case that he has. He got out in February. They said that the motherfucking warrant was filed March 3rd and shit. So that sound like after a couple weeks they figured out what they did. We wasn't supposed to let him go and shit because he has an open case. You know what I'm saying? If you're on parole and you get an open case, it's stopped because until it's handled, and then when it get handled, they gonna get your ass hit, take back street time, revocation, all of that. So I listened to I asked the police officer what happened. Mind you, I'm senior to these police officers now. These young motherfuckers basically his age and shit. They like in their 20s and shit, rookies like that. Yeah, rookies and shit. Young motherfuckers and shit. And he said, I seen you. He told Jamil, he said, I seen you. You know what I mean? And he ran his name. He said, I seen you driving, and he ran his name and found out that he had a warrant. I said, did you hear what he just told you? He said he's seen you.
So that's some bullshit though right there. That's that.
But you know what that says about him?
He You know.
I know you.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
You made a mark somewhere. You.
Yeah, I know you. I know
Identify
you.
you by sight.
Yeah, I know you. You done fucked up and shit. Like, you been fucking up over the years and shit. You high-profile criminal and shit. I fucking know you. You know what I'm saying? And I was telling him, I said, you hear what he said? He said he seen you. That mean he know you. He know what type of shit you on and shit. He know that it's possible you might have a weapon or drugs on you and shit. So whether you were in the wrong or right, he was gonna run down on you anyway. You know what I'm saying?
See, I can relate to that. Not to cut you. I can relate to that. I remember back in the day, like when we had Joe Crest.
Yeah.
Robocop, Dolly,
yeah.
The motherfuckers will see me, and here they come. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But god damn, that's that bad. Like, you motherfuckers take y'all time out to remember me, and all this other shit going on. But yeah. So I know what it's like, man.
Hey, yo, check it out. This is the Wild Cowboy with a lot of style, boy, the great Sadat X of Brand Nubian, and you're watching The Dribble on Gully TV. That's right, The Dribble on Gully TV with your man, the Wild Cowboy with a lot of style, boy, one of one, the untraceable, no known DNA, punks jump up to get beat down. Come on, motherfuckers, come on.